So today is the anniversary of my surgery that would leave me disabled. And so in honor of this special event, I will be telling my story. In December of 2021, I went in for a routine pelvic exam. And during that exam, we found what we would later see in the images was a 10-centimeter tumor on my right ovary. There was a cyst on it as well, so things were very crowded. A few days after that, I would be wheeled into surgery to remove said tumor. When I woke up, I would no longer be able to eat. During the surgery, they removed a lot of endometriosis that we were not expecting. It had migrated to other parts of my body, and they needed to peel and burn a lot of it off. They needed to remove my right ovary and my fallopian tube as well, so it was just a little bit more aggressive than we were anticipating. When my doctors removed my tumor and cyst from my body, it actually ruptured and the remains, contents, fell back into me, which is actually not super uncommon. However, you're supposed to tell the patient that that happened, and that did not happen. I was not informed that the tumor ruptured and fell back into me, which would have been really nice to know. I received really negligent care after my surgery. They did not give me any pain medication before I woke up, so when I did wake up, I could feel everything, all of the burning, peeling, cutting, everything that they had done. They also released me very prematurely before I had had any gas pains. They did not tell me about the gas pains, and so they sent me home, which was 3 hours away, 3-hour car drive, the closest hospital to my house. They knew this, and they still sent me home. I also want to note that this surgeon was one of the doctors who helped me through my Ehlers-Danlos diagnosis process. So he and the entire care team, they were all very aware that I was a high-risk patient. My surgeon, who had then retired and moved to Wyoming, sent me to a GI, and that GI would make the next few months of my life an absolute hell. And we didn't know it at the time because that GI doctor was willfully ill-equipped. We didn't know it, but I was actually having gastroparesis, which is when your stomach is no longer able to empty itself. So it doesn't really digest food, it doesn't empty into your intestines, it just sits there for a while. I would suffer for about 8 months until I had my feeding tube placed. I was forced to go through severe malnourishment, chronic dehydration that led to kidney disease and kidney stones. It was really bad. So 1 year later, and I don't have any new tumors, but I still can't eat. A lot of people will tell me they hope I get better. This is actually better. This is better. I absolutely hate my feeding tube. It is wretched, but it's saving my life and letting me live, which I really like. So here we are.